There ain't no rest for the wicked, damn sure ain't no charity. I think of Paris when I perish in this parish, been impoverished since my introduction. Feel corrupted when I step into the churches like hell couldn't be closer, but if I need some closure, where am I going? I was in the suburbs, like Odenton type area. At the time, like my mom and my cousin like were the only like full black people in the neighborhood. You always felt like that disconnect, not even just with like people in Odenton, but like in your own family. It just always felt like uncomfortable, and it wasn't until like much later in my life that I like actually understood like, oh, they didn't really know how to figure me out or how to like accept me, because they, you know, I wasn't white enough for the white kids, wasn't black enough for the black kids.
I keep seeing shit that's not there. Ghost out the shell. Ghost on ectoplasm, Danny Phantom knows it well. If you're looking for me, you can't find me. I'm just staying aware of my surroundings because there ain't no resting. I'm marking every exit in every direction, plotting my next move like a chessman. So I had like the complete opposite experience. Most of my family is mixed. I never thought too much about it. Like, I'm white and black, and then my little cousins are also white and black. Never really thought about it that way until I realized that, like he said, there was like a disconnect between people. Like, probably around the same time in middle school. One time I thought I actually made friends, and then they stole my basketball hoop. They went into my backyard and stole it over the fence because I heard it happen, and I was like, Ma, you hear that? And he was like, no, I don't hear anything. I went to go outside and like shoot around, and I like shot it without looking, and there was no hoop there. I was like, what the flying into the eye of the storm like it's my last call, screaming sorry about your damn luck, and that's all, cause truth is I don't trust y'all. I'd rather jump out of this plane with no parachute, a trust fall, aka a suicide dive, slow it down like a play-by-play but no rewind, sipping my ties all the way down to the end of my lifeline. The first time I heard any form of rap was the Eminem Show. That was my very first CD that I listened to. I never thought of rap as like a black thing until I realized that Eminem's just that one guy.
In middle school, I found myself like kind of going mute a little bit, talking to less and less people. And the biggest thing was always listening to music, because it was like a one-sided conversation, but I always heard something that like meant something and like gripped me. So as I grew older, I started doing it as well. You know, I found like I want to do that very same thing. Call police, I'm like the demon in your closet, they won't find me. My life's inspired by imagination, fireflies, campfires, Bibles, fables, constellations. Classic case of horror where your dad might bring a lawyer and I'm guilty of bringing another casualty.
We both worked at Maryland Live Casino, and then there was just one day where we realized we had so much in common. To be honest, we were watching this video, the Jamaican Thundercats. That's literally how we became friends.
Thundercats.
It's like, Thundercats, what did them lightning? And then, like, after that video, we started to realize that we had more and more in common. That's when I found out that he wanted to rap. I had graduated from college, and I wanted to do music, but nobody was really trying to give me a chance. And he was like, well, I want to rap. I was like, okay, then I'll just make beats. And then somehow I ended up rapping too. We just started hanging out like a year and a half ago. Yeah. I feel like he's my brother, like.
I agree completely. Like, I've never so quickly had someone be like so close to me and relate so easily. Class in session, show of hands, who knows the 10 commandments without notes? I know I don't, but my goal is to play the devil in a poker match. Winner's new leader, the loser must go through his hell and back to tell the man in heaven that he wants his damnation back.